It's the final round of the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. Yeon had a 3-shot lead going into the tournament. Would she be able to hang on to score her third career major? Brooke Henderson was the player closest to you to start the day. Here on the 16th hole, her ball skips into the hazard. That kind of summed up Henderson's day. She never got anything going, shot 74, and finished in a tie for 6th at 6 under par. Angel Yin had an up-and-down day, carding 7 birdies, but also had 6 bogeys on her round. She found one of her birdies here at the 16th hole. She posted a 1 under 71 on the day and finished in a tie for 4th at 7 under par. Nasa Hataoka started the day 9 shots behind the leader, but here she comes, an eagle here on the 11th after an eagle on 7 and birdies on 3 and 4. Hataoka looking for another birdie here on the 12th. That drops to get her to 8 under. Looking for another one here on the 16th. She drains it. She gets to 10 under par, posts that in the clubhouse, and waits. One of the ladies she was waiting on was Hyun Park. She chips in here on the 3rd green to get to 8 under par, and then makes this putt on the 4th hole to get to 9 under. With Yeon doubling the 2nd hole, all of a sudden they were tied. Yeon was looking to get some of those shots back. She birdied the 6th hole and then finds another one here at the 7th. That putter's been so good all week. Now here on the 11th, she laid up perfectly to 100 yards and sticks it beautifully. Another birdie gets her to 12 under par. But here we are on 16. Park, a shot behind you at this point, almost drove it into the hazard and then dumps it into the hazard here. Maybe her championship hopes are beginning to deteriorate. Forced to play the ball from the hazard. What a shot! Sticks it within a few feet of the hole. She avoids disaster and makes par. You putting for birdie on 16. It drops. You all of a sudden 2 shots up with 2 holes to go over Park and Hataoka. You comes to the 17th. That wind blowing hard from right to left towards the water. She hoists this one up into the air, and the wind takes it. The ball falls into the water. You would end up making double bogey while Park settles for a par. So all of a sudden a 3-way tie for the lead. Everyone at 10 under par going to the 18th. Hataoka already in the clubhouse. You was looking to get it back to 11 under par here. Here's her putt for birdie. Just slides by. She finishes the tournament at 10 under par in a tie with Hataoka. So that means that Hyun Park can win the Women's PGA Championship with this putt. And it just slides by. So that means a 3-way playoff between Hataoka, Park, and you. Hataoka goes first here on the par 4 18th, playing it again. She takes driver and rips it down the fairway. This ball drawing a little bit. Right in the middle of the fairway, a perfect shot. Park is next. And she takes a much more aggressive line, hitting it over the top of the water. Will it be enough to carry? Absolutely. The long-hitting Korean having no problems. It actually trickles through the fairway into the first cut. So Yeon, how would she recover after double bogeying the 17th? She hits a nice drive here. This one drawing a little bit back into the center of the fairway and skips down right around the 150-yard marker. So you will play first. She hits this one high into the air, asking for it to fly, and it does. It just gets over the hazard, ends up getting on the fringe of the green. She'll have that for birdie. So Nasa Hataoka is the next one to go. Staring down this delicate little shot over the water. 154 yards. Hataoka sends this one into the air. And it lands just right of the hole. Lands on the firm green and bounces to the back, leaving her about 20 feet for birdie. Hyun Park would go next. Ball a little bit above her feet in the first cut of rough. Staring this one down and lands it softly right on the front of the green, giving her about 10 to 12 feet for a birdie. As it often does in these major championships, it comes down to the putter. Yeon, No one's been better with the putter all week. She drains that for birdie, forcing the other two to make to extend the playoff. So Nasa Hataoka looking to extend her chance here at the Women's PGA Championship. And just never got it on the right pace. Nasa Hataoka out of the playoff. And so now it's Hyun Park. Will she make it to extend the championship, or will Yeon rule the day? And she does it. It finds the hole. So we go to a second playoff hole, the two players going back to the 16th. Both players would find the fairway on the 16th hole. Hyun Park would go first. She lifts this one high up into the air. And it lands on this knoll and checks up, spins back down towards the hole, giving her about 10 to 12 feet for a birdie. So now Yeon has to hit a good shot here. Maybe feeling the pressure a little bit. And this one takes a little bit bigger hop. It lands a little bit behind the hole, about 25 feet. She would have that for birdie. So now looking to make this putt to put the pressure on Park, and nearly drains it. Almost an identical putt to the one she had in regulation. So now Hyun Park looking to drain this putt to win the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. And it drops. The 24-year-old wins her second major championship. The emotions beginning to come out a little bit. She was so rock steady all day. Congratulations to Hyun Park. The LPGA travels to Wisconsin next week for the Thornberry Creek LPGA Classic. You can catch first round coverage on Golf Channel at 6:30 Eastern Time on Thursday.